a really quick tutorial of how to use a shop vac system instead of a really expensive Valentino or anything like that. I know everyone's always asking what kind of dust extractors to use. Mine's probably less than 50 bucks and it works amazing. You can just use a general little shop vac from Walmart for like 20 bucks. There's a few ways that I have used it in the past. When I was using the sanding bands, I was able to hook the actual shop vac hose, or not the shop vac hose, but just a really small hose, which I'll post a picture of as well, but I don't use it that way anymore. What I use now, when I switched to the carbide bit, it was coming off too fast and a little bit thicker dust. So the little hose hooked to the shop vac just was not working like it used to. So now that we're using the carbide bit, my husband has designed me a new system that picks it up really good. We tried many different methods as far as hooking extra suction up to this. You know, we tried it coming down, we tried it sideways, we tried it here, many different ways. Just didn't seem to be picking up the dust like it should. So what we'd come up with is we actually hooked some Velcro straps to the hose. Sounds really simple, sounds pretty redneck, and I will admit I'm a little redneck, and so that's okay. But what we found with these little straps is that the positioning is just always where it needs to be. And no matter where I move or reposition my hands, the suction is ready. It's ready to go, and you know, it's gonna work great because it's always with me no matter what I'm doing. So I'm gonna show you a really quick video of how I use it with the suction, and he'll try to get in here and see so that you can see how well it works. What we have also done, which we'll show you after we've drilled a couple nails, I want to show you how he plumbed it, just through the wall. Some people go through the basement and come up through the basement floor. Some people have it in the room next door. Before I remodeled, it was through the wall on the other side of the house, which was conveniently up underneath my garden tub. Right now it's on an exterior wall, and it's just coming through the ground, if you can show, or the side wall. He's come in through just PVC pipe settings, and you can see how it just hooks right into the PVC settings. My vacuum is just right outside the door. Now on the vacuum, if you'll notice, it is not a shop vac. However, the shop vac worked great for about 1.5 years. The only reason we have a little bit fancier vacuum out there is because we want it for free. So it's a dust vacuum that's made for like hot ashes, and you're able to clean the filter with just a little, you know, pull instead of actually opening it up. But the shop vac worked great for about 1 year. And then we just kind of advanced to that one. So right now I'm just going to show you really quickly how the dust extractor works. Now, if you're spoiled and got an electrician as a husband, I also have a switch just right here. He plumbed in the electrical, so all I have to do is flip a switch. Not everyone has that capability, but it probably would not cost very much at all to pay an electrician to do this as well. My nail tech that's using the same type of system, she actually just walks over to the vacuum, turns it on, gets out of her chair, and goes and turns it back off. So that will work, but it really wouldn't cost much to have this put in either. Still way cheaper than a Valentino that you're going to spend a ton of money on, or any of them other fancy extractors. So now I'm going to show you how fancy it works. So it's not real noisy, just a little bit. Most of the noise is just from all of the suction right here. So you can see how close it is to the nail, and that all of the dust just goes right in there. It's a little getting used to with it being on your wrist, but a couple appointments and you're going to realize how easy it is. When I angle it a little bit differently, you can see that not quite as much dust goes in there when I start doing the tips and the corners, but it is still most of the dust is going directly into that vacuum. Just gonna do a couple more for you. I don't know if you can see how well that dust is going directly. Into that vacuum. Now another great thing about it is when I'm done doing this step, I go like that. It gets the dust off of my vacuum. I unstrap myself. Another thing I do, which clients laugh about, is I get all the dust off of their fingers, I clean up my station, and I'm ready to roll. Now you are probably wondering why I have a huge dust extractor on the table as well. It works great for when I go to my hand filing. This is not an extractor I would recommend, I really wouldn't. I probably would not spend the money on this again. It's just a cheap one off of Amazon. It didn't work at all till once again my husband modified it. It was like a round peg in a square hole. All of the dust was just flying out the sides, making a mess, didn't work whatsoever. He did a little bit of weather stripping around it, made a good seal. Now it works okay. So now it works okay for the hand filing. So I turn that on just for the hand filing to finish off the job. And it works okay for that. Really the biggest reason I still have this one is I love the positioning of the hands more than the actual dust extraction. So it works good for just that little teeny bit of hand filing that you have to do right here. So it works great for that. But basically, you don't need to spend a lot of money on a really expensive vacuum system. The shop vac works great. Hope that helps you ladies. Feel free to share and like the post and help other nail techs out. Thank you.